How y'all doing? This is Rob Burnham, aka Preacher Man R&B, and this is another episode of Richard TV 91. This time I'm doing another episode of movie reviews, and this time I'm reviewing Terminator Dark Fate. What Terminator Dark Fate is about. At the beginning of the movie, we see Sarah and John, when John's still a kid, right after T2. And they're in Guatemala, I think. And another T101, the Arnold Schwarzenegger version of the Terminator, shows up and kills John. Well, after this, it goes into the future, and we meet Danny, the main protagonist of the movie, and the replacement to John. And in this new future, instead of Skynet taking over, the computer robot thing that takes over is called Legion. And they have these Rev 9 units of the Terminator. And Danny sends Grace, who is a human that's got enhanced with robotics, to save Grace, and it's to save Danny in the past. So Grace goes to the past and finds Danny, and the Rev 9 unit of the Terminator shows up, and is chasing them all through Mexico, and Sarah Connor shows up, and Sarah Connor helps Grace and Danny, but Grace steals Sarah's car, and Sarah has to track them down, and Sarah's explaining to them who she is and who John was in the future that they stopped or whatever. And Grace, Sarah, and Danny go to these coordinates that Grace has tattooed on her body. And it's also the same coordinates of the person who's sending Sarah Connor all these text messages of when Terminators are showing up. And she's destroying the Terminators when they show up. Well, come to find out, it is the T-101 unit, Arnold Schwarzenegger Terminator, that killed John. And Sarah tries to kill him, and Grace and Danny stop her. And then after this, they go in the Rev 9 unit of the Terminator, tracks them down to this military base where they get EMP or whatever, but it winds up getting shot, so they can't use that against the Rev 9 unit. And they go up in this airplane, and the Rev 9 unit follows them in another plane, and the airplane crashes, and they have to get in this Humvee and parachute down to this dam, and they make it to the dam, and at the end of the movie, in the final fight, the Rev 9 unit and the T-101 unit, Arnold Schwarzenegger's unit, have a fight, and they're able to put the Rev 9 unit in a generator type thing, and this still doesn't kill it, so they have to take, Danny has to take Grace's power source out and stab the Rev 9 unit in the eye, and it winds up disintegrating, and so does the T-101 unit, because he's holding the Rev 9 unit down. And after this, Sarah and Danny find the present-day version of Grace, and Danny says that she's not going to let Grace die for her again. And Sarah tells her, you have to be ready. So they drive off, and that's all that really happened. If y'all ever watched Terminator Dark Fate, what'd y'all like about it? As always, Preacher Man R&B signing out. Guys, GG's awesome. It's been an episode of Richard TV 91. See y'all next time.